Today, we're going to be doing a free shaping session with Sushi, a 4.5-month-old kitten. Most of the time I use lure reward training or target training to teach animals to do things. Today we're going to be using free shaping, and free shaping is a lot of fun and it actually gets the animal to have to actively think about what it is that I want him to do. With free shaping, we rely on the animal offering behaviors that we can capture that will bring us closer and closer to the intended behavior. When the trainer sees a behavior that resembles the desired behavior, he should click and offer a food reward. The trainer should start with an easy version of the intended behavior and then systematically and progressively capture behaviors that come closer and closer to that intended behavior. Now with Sushi, we are actually going to try to get her to go to or to station at a little square made out of carpet. Keep in mind that this is the very first time she's doing a training session.
So I start out by putting the carpet on the floor, and as soon as Sushi approaches the carpet, I click and reward. After this first click and reward, is actually when Sushi will take more time to figure out what it is that I'm trying to do. So she will be there, sort of not really sure what she's supposed to do, and I'm not going to provide any feedback. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for any behavior that will bring her closer to that little piece of carpet. She finally goes and checks out the carpet again, and I give her a click and another reward. This time she's a little bit lost with where the food treat is, so I actually go over there and help her out. And then I'm waiting for her to go back to the square. Notice that I'm offering the food rewards away from the carpet. There's mainly two reasons for me to do that. One of the reasons is that I want to restart the behavior. I want her to have to actively look at the carpet and go back to it after each piece of food. And the other reason is that I use the clicker both as a signal to tell that she did something well, and also as a signal that whatever she is doing is over and she doesn't have to stay in that position anymore. She was doing so well that I started to increase the amount of time that I required her to be there. So up until this moment, every time she touches the square, I'm giving her the click right away in half a second or a second. But now this time I actually waited a little bit longer. I waited like 2 seconds to give her the click and then the reward. And now this next one, I'm actually going to be waiting a tiny little bit more, maybe about 3 seconds, before I click and reward. And that pretty much sums up the session, and I'm really happy with what she has done. Even though in my mind the session was over, Sushi was not so sure. She was like, Jose, no, this is not cuddling time. I'm gonna go back to that square, and you better give me another food treat. So I actually took it. I gave her another click and another reward. And then I finally picked up the square and took it away.
All right, we're done. Thank you.
But still, she was still not 100% sure that the session was over.
Thank you so much.
So she will go back to that spot and sit looking at me.
I would like to invite you to like my Facebook page, facebook.com/trainmeplease. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, click thumbs up, and share the video with your friends. A certain approach is not necessarily going to work with every single animal. Therefore, you might have to adapt the approach that you are using to get to the same desired behavior with different animals. Training this way will open an amazing line of communication between you and the animal. I would suggest that you give it a shot with your own pet at home. The other thing that you can do is to actually do a training session with another person in which you practice both as the trainer and the trainee. That will definitely increase your skills at free shaping. Let me know about your free shaping experiences in the comments below. Keep well, I'll see you in the next video.
You can now watch Ruby the horse learning to touch a target with his nose. You can also watch the video in which I'm teaching cats to do a few tricks. If you have a dog that jumps up on people, I also have a video that addresses that issue. And if you have a young puppy, I have a video that will share a few important suggestions on how to raise, train and socialize your puppy. And please don't forget to subscribe.